Well, folks, we've had a wonderful show here on Heat, but up next is the main event, which is not really much of a main event, but a main event nonetheless. Anyway, the main event, as well as the entire show, has been brought to you by MuchGames.ca, Insomania Game, and Fuse4 Network. And up next is the debuting of a new wrestler. You might have seen him once before, but we're going to have a proper introduction to him. However, first let's introduce his opponent for the night. Anyway, coming down to the ring right now is the man of mystery. It is LS Rey Mysterio. So yeah, Rey Mysterio just doing his thing, and I'll tell you one thing, the fans do love Rey Mysterio. And the thing about Rey Mysterio is that he is, I'll tell you one thing, Rey Mysterio, considered one of the greatest cruiserweight wrestlers in the world, as well as all time, because the things that Rey Mysterio has done in the cruiserweight division, as well as, in general, really, the things that Rey Mysterio has done are just second to none. There's no one like him. There was no one before him like him, and there will never be another man like Rey Mysterio. And I could say the same about this individual right now. So folks, that's Retro Rick. Now, he debuted in, his character debuted in the 2000s, in the year 2000, but being that Heat is a mix of between, Heat is the one show in which the past can meet the present, so I can openly talk about Retro Rick. Now, the Rick that you see is not the Rick of today. That's actually Rick when he was in his late 20s. So yeah, just picture him 15 years later. But other than that, it's the same guy, though. But at the time, Retro Rick, and this was like long before YouTube was ever created and stuff like that. So for him to go up against Rey Mysterio, yeah, this is whatever, I'm not going to go into it too much. It's kind of, I can't even think of the words to put it together, but anyway, it's Rey Mysterio going up against Retro Rick. And the thing about Retro Rick is that, as far as his own YouTube channel is concerned, one thing he does is he has his own wrestling promotion, such as I, but he calls it XTW. So yeah, he has his own wrestling promotion called XTW, and not his Twitter name is his YouTube name is RickXTN, and not only does he do wrestling videos like I do, he also spawned I guess you could say he spawned a spin-off, which spawned from his wrestling series, in which he did the same thing with Super Smash Brothers for the Wii U. So if you like that game and you want to participate in the making of the show, all you have to do is go to the Extreme Team messaging board. That's XTMB or RickXTN board host, or just simply type RickXTN. Or better yet, I'll even give you a link to that, what is it, the forums, the forum that he runs on Board Host, so you can go see it, and so that you can participate in it if you want. But lately, RickXTN, the real guy, has he's lately expanded to making Let's Plays, and he says that the reason he's doing that is because I inspired him to do it. Yes, you heard right. Yours truly, to Jew22, inspired him to make Let's Plays, and I'll have to say one thing as far as RickXTN, very seriously, is that Rick, he's a really nice guy, and he sadly does not get the credit he truly deserves. I mean, he's been on YouTube for quite a while himself. In fact, he actually got a head start on me, actually, in terms of making videos. So, yeah, he was on YouTube long before I was. So, and the fact that he doesn't get his due is really sad. But if you're interested in all the stuff that I mentioned that he does, and in fact, he has a really like. The thing about the wrestling videos, as well as the Super Smash Brothers videos, he doesn't have. There's no commentary. But when he started doing Let's Plays, especially Let's Plays of the Mario Party games, I can really see how. I mean, his personality really came out when he decided to do those sort of videos. And RickXTN, or Rick for short. Really nice guy. Do check him out if you ever get a chance to. I'll be sure to put the link to his forum and to his channel so you can go check it out when you get a chance to. So now that I've finished promoting Retro Rick, or Rick for short, or RickXTN, anyway, let's get back to the matchup right now. So far, neither man has dominated this match. To the point where one is close to winning. Oh, now a pinfall. One. Nope. Kick out by Rey Mysterio. And, whoa, a crossroads. Wow, that's... I didn't know he used that move all the way back. I guess Cody Rhodes must have stole it from him, I guess. Because he is Retro Rick, after all. Ooh, and a punch right to Rick. That actually stunned him. Whoa, nice senton onto Rick. On by Rey Mysterio. No, not even a 1 count onto Retro Rick as he kicks out. Then he gets whipped into the corner. And then a drop kick onto the corner. Oh, nice drop kick onto Retro Rick. Oh, and then thrown over the top rope is Rey Mysterio. Oh, but then he counters, does Mysterio. And another senton onto Retro Rick. And give me a moment, folks. Okay, well, you didn't really miss much. Although Rey Mysterio took down that table. And now both men are on the outside. Now, there is countouts in this matchup, so... And thrown back in the ring is Rey Mysterio. Elbow right to the head of Mysterio. As Mysterio gets back outside the ring. And Mysterio throws Rick into the barricade. And a tie-up. Although Mysterio actually won that one. And now, what's Mysterio doing? Uh-oh, he's setting him up on that table. And now, what's Mysterio doing? Uh-oh, I don't like this. Although... Okay, well, Retro Rick actually got off the table and made it back inside the ring, so, okay, so now both men are back inside the ring. Oh, now he's got the $1 Million Dream on Rey Mysterio. And, wait, what's Rick doing? And, wait, what's he doing? and a knee right to the head of Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure what Rick was trying to do there, but anyway, 1, 2, no, just a 1 count on Mysterio. I guess he kind of took a little bit too long to go for that pinfall cover. Elbow right to the head of Mysterio. 1, 2, no, kick out by Mysterio. A sleeper slam onto Mysterio. 1, no, kick out by Mysterio again. So right now, Rick he's got Mysterio right where he wants him, and all he has to really do is stay on him. He cannot let Mysterio get back in this match, especially with that speed, because you know what they say, speed kills. And a knee right, he's choking him with the knee, was Rick. And what's wrong with Mysterio? Well, whatever it was, Mysterio gets back on him. Now set up in a tree of woe. But Mysterio took a bit too long to get to Rick. Oh, and Rick gets not counted, but kicked onto the outside. And Mysterio took too long and stood on the apron to where Rick could get him. And spinning neckbreaker onto Mysterio on the floor. And thrown inside the ring is Mysterio. Another elbow. Alright, now both men are back inside the ring again. And a DDT onto Mysterio. And thrown over the top rope is Mysterio. Oh, but Mysterio counters with a hot shot. Oh, but for a moment I actually thought he hit him, but apparently he missed, I suppose. Thrown over the top rope is Mysterio. And this time Mysterio gets knocked off the ring onto the outside. But then Mysterio throws Rick back inside the ring. I mean, these two men they're constantly entering and exiting the ring. I'm not sure what's going on, folks, but... Oh, and then a drop kick onto Rick, and his face kind of ricocheted off the bottom part of the chair. In fact, they're nearby the announcing booth. And thrown into the barricade is Mysterio. Oh, but then Rick gets back inside the ring. Then he exits the ring, only for Mysterio to get back inside the ring. And now, wait, what's Mysterio doing? Wow! Epic fail. Epic fail on the part of Mysterio. That was an impressive move, but he missed, and he hurt himself in the process. And yet, how he was able to get up after that was just... That's crazy. I mean, the fact that, you know... He took a risk like that and missed, and yet he's still on his feet, although I think he might, you know... I would think that the damage would emit... Okay, let me slow down. I would think that the damage would add up, though, as far as Mysterio is concerned. And, well, he hit that senton this time. And then a Hurricane Rana onto Rick. Uh-oh, Rick, what's he gonna do with him? Well, before he could do anything, he gets whipped into the corner. Oh, nice reversal by Rick. Oh, wow, nice diving reverse elbow onto Mysterio. Thrown over the top rope again. Oh, wow. Nice punch to Rick. And another senton. I mean, how many times has he sentoned Rick? And a DDT on Rick. Oh, he's not done with him yet. And now what's he doing? Sunset flip powerbomb. 1, 2. No. 1, 2. No. Oh, rope break. Too close to the ropes that time. So that could have gone on for a while. But now what's Rick gonna do here? Uh-oh. Look at this. And that cutting move, the cutter, which is that move that he just did, he calls that the twist of fate. 1, 2, 3, yep. He calls that the twist of fate, does Rick, which is that cutting move, that facebuster cutter. He calls that the twist of fate. So, Rick is the winner. Although I'm not sure what to make of this. What's going on here? What? What, is there some sort of alliance that I'm not aware of? I mean, what the hell is going on here? Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, folks, but the fact that Kofi Kingston and Brodus Clay are interested in the talents of Retro Rick, I'm not sure what's going on here, folks. I really don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if they have any sort of interest in him or if they were impressed by the fact that he took out Mysterio. I'm not sure what's going on, folks. I really don't know. But I'm pretty sure Rick could tell me once he gets back in the locker room and he, changes out of his clothes and puts on his street clothes, because the clothes he's wearing is for the wrestling ring, if you can believe it or not. But yeah, stay tuned next time, because next time is going to be the Starrcade Super Show, and that's going to be the first Super Show of the year. Now, what we have on that show, you'll just have to wait and see. Until then, to Jew22 out.